Ladies and gentlemen, big dreams, those visions that keep you awake at night, that give you hope, that make your heart pound with excitement, and sometimes with fear. They're the kind of dreams that don't just inspire you, they define you. These dreams aren't just casual thoughts or fleeting wishes. No, they're life-defining, purpose-filled dreams that are deeply embedded in your soul. But here's the hard truth: big dreams come with a price few are willing to pay. To chase after these dreams is to make a commitment not just to the dream itself, but to every single sacrifice along the way. Big dreams are more than just ideas or aspirations, they're powerful forces that demand everything from you. To truly pursue a big dream means to put aside mere wishes and make a firm decision to see it through, no matter the cost. This commitment goes beyond superficial desires. It's not just about saying, I want this, or imagining success from the sidelines. It's about living and breathing that dream every day, transforming it into a driving force that keeps you going even when it's difficult. People often say they want success, but many don't realize what they're actually asking for. Because when you chase a big dream, you're making a commitment to give up comfort, to sacrifice time, and to push yourself beyond limits you didn't know you had. The reality is that big dreams come with big sacrifices, and only those who are genuinely dedicated will stay on the path. You'll face early mornings, late nights, and countless hours when you're alone with your thoughts, working towards something that might feel distant or impossible. But that's where true dedication reveals itself. When you keep going, even without an immediate reward or the applause of others, you're proving that your pursuit is real, that it's not just a passing wish, but a deep, unwavering drive. The difference between true pursuit and wishful thinking lies in the willingness to act, to give up the easy pleasures, and to stay focused on the long-term goal. Wishful thinking is easy. Anyone can imagine a better life or a higher level of achievement. But few are willing to pay the price that such dreams require. Unyielding dedication is what separates those who dream from those who achieve. It's the strength that carries you through challenges, through moments of doubt, and through the countless sacrifices that stand between you and your goal. Dedication isn't something you show just once or twice, it's a constant presence. It's about showing up every day, putting in the work, and never losing sight of your purpose, even when obstacles appear. Big dreams often come with countless setbacks, and that's where true commitment is tested. There will be days when the goal seems impossible, when it feels like every effort is wasted and progress is invisible. But unyielding dedication pushes you forward in those moments. It reminds you why you started, and it forces you to dig deeper. True pursuit isn't about convenience, it's about resilience. It's about proving to yourself again and again that you're willing to do whatever it takes to reach that dream. It's about sacrificing comfort and accepting the challenges that come with striving for something extraordinary. The path isn't easy, and it's not meant to be. But the beauty of true pursuit lies in the journey itself, in the strength you build, and in the knowledge that you're fully committed to making your dream a reality. Ultimately, big dreams require unyielding dedication, because they demand that you go beyond who you are today. They push you to grow, to evolve, and to develop the strength needed to handle the pressures of success. This dedication isn't just about reaching a goal. It's about becoming the person who can handle the responsibilities and opportunities that come with achieving that dream. It's about proving to yourself that you're more than capable, that you have the power to go beyond wishful thinking and step into true pursuit. Every sacrifice, every moment of hard work is a testament to your commitment. It's what sets you apart, what makes your journey meaningful, and what ultimately brings your dreams within reach. When you set out to chase your big dreams, you must understand that there is no path to success that is free from sacrifice. The journey is not about simply wanting something better, it's about making choices that are sometimes difficult, sometimes painful, but always purposeful. To achieve something great, you have to be willing to give up what is comfortable and familiar and embrace discomfort for the sake of growth. Sacrifice is the bedrock of all success. It's easy to dream, to think about where you want to be in life, but dreams don't come true by chance. They come true because of sacrifice, because you're willing to work harder than others, to put in hours when everyone else is resting, to say no to distractions and temptations that keep you from your goals. Sacrifice means you have to turn down things that would give you temporary comfort in order to pursue something greater. It could be sleep, leisure, or socializing, or even things you truly love doing, all for the greater purpose of your future. In the beginning, these sacrifices may seem unfair, or you might question if it's all worth it. But as you continue, you begin to realize that every sacrifice is not a loss, but an investment in your future. The willingness to sacrifice shows how serious you are about your dream. It's easy to talk about wanting success, but few are ready to put in the work. Real commitment is not measured by the number of hours you spend working when it's easy, but by the hours you spend when it's hard. When everything in you wants to quit, but you don't, that's when you prove to yourself that you are truly dedicated. Sacrifice is about prioritizing your goals above all else and understanding that every choice you make is a step closer or further from your dreams. It forces you to confront yourself to decide whether your dreams are truly important enough to make those tough decisions. Sometimes the sacrifices you make won't feel immediately rewarding. You might not see the fruits of your labor for weeks, months, or even years, but that doesn't mean it's not working. Every sacrifice is building a foundation for your future, and as time passes, you'll look back and realize that all those moments of discomfort, all those things you gave up, were the very things that made success possible. There are moments when you'll feel frustrated, when you'll question if the sacrifices are worth it. But remember, without sacrifice, there is no transformation. Without giving something up, you cannot create space for something greater. In the end, the people who achieve big dreams are not the ones who stayed comfortable. They are the ones who chose to pay the price for success. They're the ones who endured the sacrifices, knowing that the reward would be far greater than any temporary pleasure or ease. Sacrifice is the test of your commitment. It shows whether you have the strength and the character to stick it out when things get tough. The bigger your dreams, the bigger the sacrifices you'll have to make. But in the end, it's those very sacrifices that will make your success more meaningful and enduring. When you set your sights on something great, something that others may not understand or may not support, you'll often find yourself walking alone. Dreams are deeply personal, and not everyone will see your vision or the sacrifices you're making to bring it to life. This can be one of the hardest parts of the journey, the moments when you realize that the people around you might not be able to walk with you, or that the path you're on is different from what others envision for themselves. But it's in these moments of solitude where you find your true strength, your true resilience, and your true commitment to the dream. Loneliness doesn't always come from being physically alone. It often comes from feeling misunderstood. When you're working towards something that requires immense sacrifice and discipline, it can be hard for others to relate. People might question your choices, your work ethic, or your dedication because they don't see the bigger picture the way you do. And that's okay. The journey is yours to walk, and it's not always going to be understood by everyone. In fact, the more significant your dream, the more likely it is that others will not understand the level of sacrifice required. But let's be clear, loneliness is not a sign that you're on the wrong path. It's often the opposite. It's a sign that you're heading towards something that will require all of you, your full attention, energy, and dedication. You cannot expect to live a life of ease and comfort and also achieve great things. The two don't align. Those moments of isolation will test you, but they will also build you. They will also build you. They will challenge your willpower and your determination. They will give you the space to focus entirely on your goal without the distractions or expectations of others. They will force you to dig deep into your soul and find the strength to keep going when the world doesn't understand. In this isolation, you'll also find your resilience. You'll learn what you're made of. You'll discover your capacity for endurance and your ability to stand firm when the world around you feels uncertain. The struggle of loneliness is the forge in which your character is shaped. It's in these moments that you'll learn how to rely on yourself, how to stay grounded when everything around you seems chaotic or unsteady. And through it all, you'll learn that resilience is not just about bouncing back from failure. It's about maintaining the commitment to your dream, even when the journey feels endless. As you continue down the path of your dreams, you'll find that the moments of loneliness eventually lead to moments of clarity. In the quiet, when there's no one else around, you'll hear your own voice clearly. You'll reconnect with your purpose, your passion, and the very reason you started. The isolation will sharpen your focus, strengthen your resolve, and make your connection to your dream even deeper. It will teach you how to stand tall, regardless of whether others are with you. And when you emerge from that isolation, you will be stronger, more confident, and more ready to face whatever challenges come next. Remember, loneliness is not a sign of failure, it's a sign of growth. The more you sacrifice, the more isolated you may feel, but it's in those moments that you're being prepared for greatness. The journey is not about seeking validation from others. It's about staying true to yourself and the vision that lives within you. That is the essence of true resilience, staying the course, even when it feels like no one else is with you, and trusting that the sacrifices you're making will eventually lead you to a place of greater purpose and fulfillment. The loneliness you feel now will soon transform into the power you need to achieve your dreams. The path to big dreams is never smooth. In fact, it's full of obstacles, setbacks, and moments when things simply don't go the way you hoped. There will be times when you put in all the effort, do everything right, and still face failure. But the key to success is not avoiding failure, it's learning how to rise from it, stronger and more determined than before. Failure is often seen as a negative experience, something to be feared or avoided. But in reality, failure is one of the greatest teachers you will ever encounter. Every time you fail, you are presented with an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to adjust your approach. It's easy to look at failure as a roadblock, but in truth, it's a stepping stone to success. Without it, you wouldn't know what works or what doesn't. You wouldn't understand the areas in which you need to improve. Failure forces you to face your weaknesses and your limitations, but it also gives you the chance to build resilience and learn new strategies for moving forward. What truly matters in the face of failure is not the setback itself, but how you respond to it. Will you allow it to define you, or will you use it to fuel your determination? Every successful person has faced failure, but what sets them apart is their ability to get back up and keep moving forward. Failure is not a sign that you're not meant for success. It's a sign that you're pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone, that you're willing to try and fail in pursuit of something greater. It's in those moments of failure when your true strength will be tested. You will have a choice. You can either let failure knock you down and keep you there, or you can rise from it with a renewed sense of purpose and determination. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is often found in their response to failure. Those who persevere, who continue to push through despite the setbacks, are the ones who ultimately achieve their dreams. It's about learning from your mistakes, adjusting your course, and never giving up. Failure also teaches you patience. Achieving big dreams doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, effort, and a willingness to endure the ups and downs of the journey. You may not see immediate results, but that doesn't mean your efforts are wasted. Every small step you take, every failure you overcome, brings you closer to your goal. Success is not a straight line, it's a winding road full of twists and turns. The more you fail and get back up, the more you grow and the closer you get to realizing your dream. In the end, failure is not something to fear, it's something to embrace. It's a necessary part of the journey, a reminder that you're taking risks, that you're pushing yourself, and that you're truly committed to your dream. When you fail, don't see it as the end. See it as the opportunity to try again, to be better, and to continue your pursuit of greatness. It's through failure that you gain the wisdom and strength needed to achieve your dreams. Keep moving forward, no matter how many times you fall, because with every setback, you are one step closer to success. The true reward of chasing big dreams isn't always found in the destination, it's in the transformation that happens along the way. The sacrifices you make, the obstacles you face, the failures you endure, all shape you into a stronger, more capable person. Your growth, resilience, and character development are the real treasures that emerge from your pursuit. When you start working towards something significant, you are forced to evolve. You will encounter moments that challenge you to become more than who you are today, to push past your limits, and to build the qualities that are essential for long-term success. The person you are today is not the person you need to be in order to achieve your big dreams. You have to become someone who can handle the responsibility, the pressure, and the demands of success. This means you will have to grow, to develop new skills, and to adapt in ways you never imagined. During the journey, you will discover strengths you didn't know you had. You will uncover hidden reserves of determination, discipline, and perseverance that will carry you through the toughest times. You'll also encounter weaknesses, areas where you need to improve, and you will have to confront those with honesty. This process of self-discovery and personal development is the true reward of chasing big dreams. Moreover, the journey towards success teaches you valuable life lessons that go far beyond what you set out to achieve. It teaches you about patience, because nothing worth having comes quickly or easily. It teaches you about the importance of consistency, because success is built through daily effort, not overnight achievement. It teaches you about sacrifice, because you cannot expect to achieve great things without giving up something along the way. And it teaches you about resilience, because the journey is full of setbacks, but it's how you bounce back from them that truly defines your character. In fact, success is often defined by how well you handle adversity, by how you respond when things don't go your way. The most successful people aren't the ones who have never failed, but the ones who have failed and gotten back up again and again. Every challenge you face, every setback you overcome, adds another layer to your strength, preparing you for the next level. As you chase your dreams, you also begin to understand the true nature of success. It's not just about the material rewards or the recognition that comes from achieving your goals. The real success is in the person you become. Your character, your mindset, and your ability to handle challenges will be the things that sustain your success long after you've achieved your dream. Remember, the goal isn't simply to reach the destination, but to become the kind of person who can sustain and handle that level of success. The journey transforms you into someone who is not only capable of achieving greatness, but also deserving of it. It builds a character that can carry the weight of success with grace and responsibility, ensuring that your dreams are not fleeting but lasting. So as you pursue your dreams, focus not just on the end goal, but on the incredible person you are becoming along the way. The journey is the ultimate teacher, and the lessons it imparts will serve you for the rest of your life. When you step into the unknown, when you commit yourself to something that is bigger than you've ever done before, you're also stepping into a realm where control becomes limited and the future is unclear. But here's the truth: embracing uncertainty is not only necessary, it is the key to growth and greatness. Uncertainty is a natural part of pursuing something meaningful. When you aim high, there is no guaranteed path. There are no blueprints, no step-by-step guides, and no map that shows you exactly how to get from where you are to where you want to be. It's the unknown that often causes people to hesitate or to quit altogether. The fear of what might happen, the fear of failure, or even the fear of success itself can paralyze someone, making them question if they're making the right decisions. But here's the thing: no one has all the answers, and no journey worth taking is ever completely predictable. The uncertainty you face is not a sign that you're on the wrong path. It's a sign that you are doing something that requires courage and faith. To chase big dreams means to take risks, to step out of your comfort zone and into a space where the future is unclear. The reality is that there will be days when you have no idea how things are going to work out. You may not see the light at the end of the tunnel, and it might feel like you're just putting one foot in front of the other without knowing what's ahead. That's okay. The discomfort and fear of the unknown are part of the process, and they will shape you into the person you need to be to succeed. The key to handling uncertainty is faith in yourself, in your abilities, and in your dreams. You have to trust that you are capable of navigating the unknown, even when it feels overwhelming. You have to believe that every step you take, even when it's uncertain, is a step in the right direction. Faith isn't about knowing exactly how everything will unfold. It's about trusting the process, trusting that your efforts will eventually pay off, even if the path is winding and full of surprises. Uncertainty also forces you to grow in ways you never anticipated. It requires you to be resourceful, to think outside the box, and to stay adaptable. When things don't go as planned, you learn how to pivot, how to adjust your strategy, and how to make the best of a situation. It teaches you to stay calm in the face of chaos and to maintain focus even when you're not sure what the next step should be. The more you face uncertainty, the more resilient and resourceful you become. You stop waiting for the perfect moment or the ideal conditions to take action, because you understand that you'll never have all the answers. And that's part of the beauty of the journey. One of the most powerful aspects of embracing uncertainty is that it keeps you hungry. When you're chasing big dreams, the lack of certainty pushes you to keep moving forward, to continue learning and growing, and to stay driven. The moment you think you know everything is the moment growth stops. The uncertainty forces you to stay curious, to keep pushing, and to seek out new opportunities. It's what keeps you sharp and keeps your dreams alive. It reminds you that success is a process, not a destination, and that every challenge you face is just another part of the journey. The uncertainty you face on the way to your dreams will often feel uncomfortable, even scary. But it is an integral part of the success story. Without it, the journey wouldn't be as rewarding. The challenges you face, the doubts you overcome, and the risks you take are all part of what will make your success so meaningful. Embrace uncertainty. Don't fear it. Know that it's a sign that you're on the right path. The unknown holds the keys to your growth and transformation, and it's through stepping into it with faith and courage that you will ultimately achieve everything you set out to do. It's the foundation upon which your hard work and sacrifices are built. Without discipline, you will falter when times get tough, and you'll be tempted to take shortcuts or give up when the going gets rough. To achieve greatness, you must be willing to hold yourself accountable, to stay focused, and to make the necessary sacrifices, even when it feels easier to quit or slack off. Discipline means making the right decisions, even when it's not the easy option. It means sticking to your plan, even when you don't feel like it. It means showing up day after day, putting in the work, even when you don't see immediate results. It's about building habits that push you toward your goals and staying consistent with those habits, even when the world around you might tempt you to do otherwise. The reality is, success doesn't come to those who only work hard when they feel motivated. Motivation is fleeting, it's unreliable. What gets you through the tough times, what keeps you going when motivation fades, is discipline. It's the internal strength to keep going, to keep working, even when the results aren't immediately visible. It's the ability to say no to distractions, to put off short-term pleasures in favor of long-term rewards. Discipline is what separates those who dream from those who actually achieve. Moreover, discipline builds momentum. The more disciplined you are, the more confident you become in your ability to achieve your goals. Each small, disciplined action compounds over time, leading to greater results. The discipline to show up, to put in the work, to give your best every single day creates an unstoppable momentum that drives you toward your dream. And as you progress, as you see the results of your discipline starting to take shape, it fuels even more discipline. Success doesn't happen overnight, but discipline ensures that over time you are getting closer to your goal. Discipline also teaches you the power of delayed gratification. The world we live in today is full of distractions and instant rewards, but true success requires you to think long-term. Discipline is the ability to delay immediate gratification in favor of long-term success. It's about making the hard choices today so that you can enjoy the fruits of your labor in the future. Whether it's working late, waking up early, or saying no to certain pleasures, discipline is what allows you to stay on track when everything around you is tempting you to stray from your path. It's important to remember that discipline is not about being perfect. It's about showing up and putting in the work even when you're not at your best. It's about giving your best effort even on days when you don't feel like it, because you know that your future self will thank you for it. Discipline is what helps you stay the course no matter how tough it gets. It's the commitment to your dreams and the willingness to stay consistent, even when the going gets rough. In the end, the discipline to make the right decisions, to stick to your plan, and to show up consistently is what will make your dreams a reality. Sacrifices will be made, setbacks will occur, but it's your discipline that will keep you on track. You may face moments of doubt, fatigue, or frustration, but the discipline to keep going no matter what is what will carry you through. Discipline is the difference between wishing for something and achieving it. So when you look at your big dreams, understand that they will require your full commitment. And that commitment is built through discipline, through the daily actions that add up to extraordinary results.